New official statistics tell Noelia and Pedro what they already know, that 53% of Argentines are living in poverty. They don't earn enough to buy basic food items. 2/3 of those registered are children under 14 years old, but more than 13% live in extreme poverty.
I survive. I've got my family, the kids. I pay half the rent with the help from my mom, but I'm just surviving. It's very difficult.
They sell Hecho in Buenos Aires, a magazine produced for those in precarious living conditions. Noelia has lived on the street and doesn't want to go back there. She wants something better for her 4 children and grandchild.
I'm not dying of hunger, but for instance, I have no idea what it's like to go for a coffee in a cafe or order some toast. I can't do that these days because it costs too much.
Argentina last fell into a deep economic crisis in 2001-2002, and many fear a return to those dark days. President Javier Milei took office last December, saying that brutal cuts to state spending, social and welfare programs and state subsidies were necessary to tackle annual inflation of more than 230% and bring the country some much-needed stability.
We're not that influenced by official figures because we've got our own, what our sellers tell us, what we see on the street. We can't get away from it. The screen is on all the time in front of us.
These latest poverty figures, covering the first 3 months of 2024, mark a steep rise over the past year, when 42% of the population was regarded as living in poverty. The government has said that things will get worse before they get better, but they're the kind of promises that Argentines have heard many times before, only to see these latest statistics paint a grim picture of the kind of poverty they've not seen for more than 20 years. When they're not on the streets selling magazines, Hecho in Buenos Aires helps those living on the margins to dream of a better future. A future that now they fear is more distant than ever. Daniel Schweimler, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.